The supplier audit is a tool aimed at assessing and qualifying a potential or an approved supplier. This tool allows for professional standardization and optimization of the supplier selection process, as well as management of the current suppliers panel. The supplier audit allows the company to establish an optimal, diversified supply chain. An additional advantage is that it aids in the supplier's development in terms of customers' expectations and requirements. The supplier audit is mainly used by quality managers and the purchasing department. The supplier audit is a customized tool, and its layout and areas subject to assessment fully depend on the customer. Other questions will be important in the food industry, still others in the electronics industry, and yet more in the aviation industry. Therefore, the supplier audit will affect the following areas of the customer's and supplier's business activity: supplier's qualification, supplier's panel management, cooperation between the customer and the supplier, supplier development, quick response to incurred problems, supply manufacturing costs. The supplier's qualification is about using a standardized tool, the supplier audit checklist, and making an assessment on the level of performance of the supplier. This tool provides the user with a result in the form of a qualified assessment and a report describing the level of reliability of the supplier and the supplier's greatest potential for development. Ultimately, this is used to check whether the supplier's level of qualification is appropriate and acceptable to the customer. In other words, whether or not we will cooperate with them. The possibility of carrying out the supplier's qualification will allow the customer to implement in the long term the supplier panel management system. This will positively affect the supplier's organization and provide the customer with a safe purchasing process by allowing diversification of supplies. The simplest management system is an ABC approach. In this system, the A group consists of qualified suppliers with a high audit rating, who are holders of a contract for more than 50% of the volume of a given product. The B group is a listing of qualified suppliers with poorer audit rating, but who meet the minimum requirements of the customer, albeit with a contract for less than 50% of the volume of a given product. The C group are companies selected for a qualification audit or those who have failed the audit, but in the customer's opinion, they have the potential to improve their product or services in the future. Please note that assessments are not made once and for all, rather they are reviewed at least once a year. The best suppliers are specifically certified as proof of the high quality level of proffered services and products. The supplier audit is also characterized by its effect upon the communication between the supplier and customer, and by the achieved cooperation and partnership. Auditing is not only about controlling and assessing. It is also a tool for optimizing and directing the supplier towards recognizing the most important aspects of their mutual relationship. After all, we are aware that it is not pleasant for the supplier's employees to point out areas for improvement in a process or organization. By keeping business relationship professional, certain issues can be discussed in detail and discrepancies can be clarified immediately. This makes it possible to find the best solution together. Hence, a positive intercompany business relation is built that is not based solely on the dominant position of the customer. The cooperation supported by the supplier audit gives some companies a chance for their entire company to develop. It also gives opportunity to direct the supplier towards priorities, and it increases the turnover of the supplier's company. Moreover, a customer's well-recognizable brand enables the supplier to boast about such cooperation and positive relationship, and this proves attractive to other would-be customers. The relationship development between customer and supplier can be verified through supplier audit, especially in the case of continuous audits. hence allowing awareness of internal financial and operational indicators, whose changes and trends can be observed. These ideally should be constantly improving. The supplier audit also provides an opportunity to quickly respond to supplier-sourced problems, especially that related to quality issues. In such case, an additional supplier audit is performed outside the entire plant cycle. This does not have to be comprehensive, but may focus on the problematic areas. Such an approach allows for establishing a customer-supplier system that is based on responsiveness and speed of action, as well as positive attitude towards quick error proofing. It should be added that quality will be the most important and common aspect here, but structural, cost, environmental, or safety-related issues are also of relevance. The last elements of the supplier audit are related to cost. A supplier that provides superior quality products or services that are performed in a timely manner and who pays attention to constant product or relationship improvement, who cares for the environment and workplace safety, will be able to have positive effect on customer manufacturing costs by offering more attractive business conditions to the customer. At the same time, it will be possible to achieve a better profit margin and to pressure competitors to enhance their offer.